Can the people of Yaowang Valley diagnose the abnormality on Lu Chuan's body? I heard that Yaowang Valley is a secluded sect, always acting low-key, with very few disciples traveling outside. Inviting them might not be easy, because their whereabouts are hard to find. That's why I said this is the last resort. And the sect conference is the best opportunity. But let's not talk about that. What do you think of my medical skills? Within Zai Kingshu, you're among the top 3. But compared to Yaowang Valley, I still have a long way to go. It's not an exaggeration to say that the medical skills of Yaowang Valley are unparalleled in the entire Qian Kingdom, even if Yaowang Valley is as powerful as you say. But if they can't solve the problem with Lu Chuan's cultivation, don't worry, Wanner, Yaowang Valley is so powerful, they will definitely be able to solve the problem. Furthermore, even if the spirit transformation pill doesn't work for Lu Chuan, I refuse to believe that a mere chi refining cultivator can't ascend to higher realms when provided with a higher level pill for refinement and consumption. Really. Thank you, Sister Hongwen. I'll go find the sect master now and ask him to help invite Yaowang Valley. It's so late, aren't you afraid of disturbing the sect master by going to him now? You'd better rest at my place for one night and go back tomorrow morning. Then let's go again tomorrow. But if I need to rest, I'll go back. Alright, just stay here with me. How long has it been since we had a private conversation? But there's nothing to worry about, just listen to me. Sister Hongwen, your bed smells so good. What fragrance is it? If you want, I'll give you a card of it tomorrow. There's no need for so much. Moon appreciation under the moon, 50%. 70%. 90%. Daily task moon appreciation under the moon, completed, character experience 100, current character level LV 50. Obtained 1 hour buff ethereal, here it is, illusory void scripture. The illusory void scripture buff can provide enlightenment effects, significantly improving cultivation efficiency. Successfully entered the illusory void scripture. Great! Let's see how powerful this S strength really is. Cultivating. Chi refinement 4th layer, 5th layer, 8th layer. If it's just changing the Chi refinement realm, it's fine, but once I cross realms, it's easy to be exposed. If the realm you change into is significantly different from your own, your aura will become unstable. By then, even someone like Lu Miwen, at the peak of the Golden Core stage, or someone with extraordinary spiritual senses at the foundation building stage, might be able to see through it. The illusory void scripture has 3 realms in total. The first realm, seeing mountains as mountains, seeing water as water. The second realm, seeing mountains not as mountains, seeing water not as water. The third realm, seeing mountains still as mountains, seeing water still as water. Each realm upgrade will bring about qualitative changes. At my current progress, as long as I cultivate to the perfect state of the first realm, it should be enough to deal with the Sex Grand Competition. There are still 30 days left until the Sex Grand Competition. But it's so late. Why hasn't Master come back yet? What kind of dessert should I make? Fermented wine and red date cake? Or the next day, Elder Lu, aren't you causing trouble for me? Don't you know how busy I am now, as the sect master? If you can't even help with this little bit of trouble, what kind of sect master are you? You know Yaowang Valley is elusive, and yet at this time, you want me to go find them. I don't have the time or ability for that, Sect Master Zhang Yufeng. Although that's true, if we don't try, how will we know if the other party is unwilling to come? It's easy for you to say. Since there aren't many people available in the sect, then I won't bother the Sect Master. I'll find a way to send someone to find them. At that time, we just need to prepare some seats for them to watch the competition. Wanner, didn't you promise me that, as long as it doesn't affect your own cultivation, you'll help Lu Chuan again? This is the only way for now. I'm not willing to give up on this. But, Elder Lu, you gave that spirit transformation pill to your disciple before without proper consideration, so I didn't pursue it. But now, if you stubbornly persist like this, it will only reverse priorities and affect your future path of cultivation. My path, I'll walk it myself. Ridiculous. Do you still want to protect your disciple for a lifetime? Just with your cultivation at the golden core stage. So what if it's the golden core stage? Even without that spirit transformation pill, I can still break through the nascent soul stage. Since you're so willing, then you're responsible. But I must remind you, even if you manage to invite Yawang Valley, with their rule of not helping three kinds of people, they may not necessarily intervene. First, they don't help enemies of Yawang Valley. Second, they don't help those who force them to intervene. Third, they don't help those who can't be saved. I've prepared myself for all of these. I just need the sect master to reserve a seat for Yawang Valley as spectators. Hurry up. Don't stay here bothering me. After so many years, I thought she had lost her brilliance, but I didn't expect her to just conceal her sharpness. Deep down, she's still as confident as ever. What are you still doing here? Aren't you busy with the sect competition? Then I'll take my leave. Everyone has left. Why are you still hiding? I guess right after all. This Lu Nguyen, sure enough, she's here again for her disciple. Junior sister, from your tone, it seems like you're very dissatisfied with Elder Lu's disciple. She's not even my disciple, what could I possibly be dissatisfied with? I wonder what kind of brainwashing potion she's been fed. If you're so disdainful of her, why did you deliberately hide just now and eavesdrop on her? Who eavesdropped? I came to talk to you about something, and coincidentally passed by. Junior sister, how do you view Yawang Valley? Just hearing rumors, I once heard from father that the Valley Master of Yawang Valley is exceptionally skilled in both medicine and poison, and is extraordinarily powerful. Even experts in the Grand Ascension stage are reluctant to provoke them. Grand Ascension stage. I have only reached the mid-stage of nascent soul cultivation. Beyond nascent soul, there is still deity transformation, spatial tempering, and only then Grand Ascension. Although the Valley Master of Yawang Valley is elusive, I've heard that Yawang Valley has a new elder with astonishing medical talents. Comparable to the Valley Master, if we can invite that elder over, perhaps, Lu Chuan's mediocre talent can still be salvaged. Do you think Elder Lu's disciple just has mediocre talent, and not a problem with cultivation? 2 years ago, when Liu Muan took Lu Chuan as her disciple, I observed him. That guy absorbs spiritual energy very slowly. In terms of talent, he has none. You said you didn't care about her. But 2 years ago, I warned her at that time, but she was stubborn. That's why I took and lingered to show her what talent is, but it backfired. So, what do you plan to do? Are you going to secretly send someone to help her find them? Sneakily send someone to find them? Humph. Whether Elder Lu's disciple lives or dies has nothing to do with me. Besides, who can find them in just 1 month? Then where are you rushing off to? Do you think I have nothing to do? I'm very busy. With a pile of things waiting for me, I'm leaving now. But having said that, senior brother, in case she really has a chance, you should still reserve a spot for Yawang Valley. You don't mean the same thing, but you two really look alike. 7 days later, achieved the first realm of the illusory void scripture, alchemy skill level 5. Give me another 7 days, and I'm sure I can push the illusory void scripture to the perfect state of the first realm. I wonder what Master has been doing these days. She hasn't been seen. Master and disciple's daily routine can't be done. Could it be that Master went to find medicine for me again? Daily task practice craftsmanship, completed. Character experience 100, craftsmanship experience 300. Current craftsmanship level 3. I remember, Master has close ties with Bai Chao Peak. I'll go to Bai Chao Peak first and ask. Master, you're finally back. Not seeing you for 9 days. Where have you been? These days, I went to visit other sections. I was in a hurry and didn't have time to leave you a message. Master, did you go this time because of me? I heard of a method that might solve the problem with your cultivation. It's all my fault for making Master so tired, and almost. Let me cultivate the illusory void scripture to the perfect state of the first realm. By then, Master, It's still not possible. If she finds out I've been lying to her all this time, it will make her feel even more powerless than before. I have to endure. Master's a bit tired, so I'll go rest first. Master, thank you for your hard work. Cutie is happy looking at the various dishes and dessert in front of her. Disciple, your culinary skills have improved again. As long as Master is satisfied, Master, actually, my progress is not only in culinary skills, but also in cultivation. Peak of the 5th layer of Qi refinement. Disciple, your cultivation has improved? You weren't here these days, but I had a sudden realization, and my cultivation unexpectedly improved a bit. And I feel like I can continue to break through soon. Can it continue? Although the aura is a bit unstable, but this cultivation, it really is at the peak of the 5th layer of Qi refinement. Master, to be honest, I have a feeling that my cultivation might continue to improve in the near future. A feeling? Can you really have a feeling about this kind of thing? Maybe it's because of the pills I took before. I feel like I'm in a state of accumulating power, and I can quickly break through the current realm. Accumulating power? The pills he took before seemed to have no effect, but now they're taking effect. Is it delayed efficacy of the medicine, or is Lu Chuan's physique special? In that case, why don't you come with me to Bai Chao Peak and let Elder Fan take a look at you? No, Master. It's just my guess. If the situation is not true, wouldn't it be a big mistake? My ethereal scripture can only deceive masters in the nascent soul stage. If they openly investigate and clarify everything, then everything will be over for me. Master, disciples also have their pride. I'm already being ridiculed by everyone in the sect, and if this gets out too, I won't be able to live it down. That seems to make sense. Let's wait for the right moment before investigating. Alright then, I'll listen to you, but if there's anything wrong with your body, you must tell me immediately, okay? Master, try this. It's a new dish I've been developing recently. Wow, it's so crispy, and try this too, I'm sure you'll like it. Lingi Sect's airship. Ordinary people who have come to the Lanyu sect seeking immortality. Is this the Lanyu sect? Just in the outer area alone, it's almost catching up to the entire territory of our Lingi sect. Among the 5 great sects, the Lanyu sect has the largest territory, spanning from south to north, covering the entire Kunmin mountain range. One of the 5 great sects, Lingi sect, Elder Chi Siyuan of Lingi sect. However, although the Lanyu sect has a vast territory, compared to the scenery within the sect, our Lingi sect's scenery is still more beautiful. Indeed, our Lingi sect is better. There are still many people below. Who are they? All these ordinary people you see are mostly those who came to the Lanyu sect seeking immortality but failed, so they gathered here. So many people seeking immortality, but it's useless. These people can't even qualify to touch the Lingi. Don't talk nonsense. I feel a bit hungry. 2 days left until the sect's grand competition. Elder Chi is indeed early this time. Elder Sujun from the remnant sword peak of the Lanyu sect, bringing his disciples to broaden their horizons. I hope Elder Su won't be stingy and will show us any rare treasures to open our eyes. Look quickly, this, no problem, on this. Is it sword intent? That's right. This sword wall is exactly the eternal sword intent left by the founder of the Lanyu sect, Master Yu Xian, who fought against the demon lord here hundreds of years ago, leaving behind the eternal and indelible sword intent. The current sect leader named this place Banyu Peak to commemorate Master Yu Xian. Disciple Duan Hai from the remnant sword peak. Sword intent enduring for hundreds of years. What a mighty power. My disciple is rude. Please don't blame Elder Chi. It's alright, young people should communicate more. This friend. I see you've been observing the sword wall all along. Do you have any insights? Can't really call it insights. I'm just marveling at the incredible swordsmanship of Master Yu Xian, feeling quite awestruck. It's just a pity I couldn't be of the same generation and couldn't admire her brilliance. Although I couldn't be of the same generation as Master Yu Xian, I just heard Elder Chi inside saying that your sect now has a sword genius. I'm curious, could Brother Duan introduce us? Zhou Zitian from the Lingi sect. Yes, Brother Duan, where is that genius now? Take us to meet him. I can't make such a decision as I'm not acquainted with that person. Bringing people over rashly might be impolite. That makes sense, especially since he's a sword genius, he should be treated with even more respect. Makes sense. If you are sincerely interested in getting to know her, I can ask someone to inquire, but I can't guarantee if she's willing to meet you. Before the start of the four-directional secret realm, we will all remain in the MANHWA sect. During this time, I would appreciate it if Brother Duan could introduce us. I'll do my best. Thank you, Brother Duan. Much appreciated. A once-in-a-century sword genius? Interesting. Main hall of Banyu Peak. Today, I've summoned all the elders here to discuss the upcoming opening of the four-directional secret realm. Protecting the Shao Qingzhou's secret realm has been ongoing for 100 years. Everyone knows that the secret realm opens once every 30 years, and only cultivators below the Golden Core stage can enter. This year, it's our turn at the MANHWA sect to oversee the situation. To ensure the preservation of the treasures and resources surrounding the secret realm, we must not shirk our responsibility. However, before that, I'd like to ask, do we really have to bring out the illusionary spirit pearl as the top prize for the sect's grand competition? Elder Gu Hong from the administrative hall of the MANHWA sect. That illusionary spirit pearl was left behind by the first sect master, Su Rafeng. It contains his perfected cultivation method, which has never appeared in the world for thousands of years. Even if it's to be used, it should be used by you, the sect master. Inside the illusionary spirit pearl, there's the founder's insight into swordsmanship. It's about swordsmanship? Not inner cultivation. The founder was a pure swordsman, and his sword intent is of no use to me. Among all the sect masters, if we talk about who's a pure swordsman, only Master Yu Xian fits the criteria. But why didn't she mention this? In terms of swordsmanship alone, Master Su Rafeng is not as good as her. Su Rafeng is not as good as her. However, just bringing out the illusionary spirit pearl as the top prize, isn't it a bit hasty? Even if they're not pure swordsmen, giving the illusionary spirit pearl to a few elders who use swords might help them break through. Did you forget my disciple, who's a once-in-100-years sword genius? I see. The way Elder you said it. It sounds like the illusionary spirit pearl has already been decided. Even if it's decided, so what? Besides my disciple, who else is qualified to receive that illusionary spirit pearl? You. That's true. Elder Yu's disciple is exceptionally talented, with amazing aptitude in swordsmanship. Allow me to congratulate you in advance. I hope your disciple can win the top spot and claim the illusionary spirit pearl. Then I won't bother Elder Wan Yu anymore. My disciple knows what to do. I've already decided on the illusionary spirit pearl, so let's not discuss this matter for now. Today, the Lingyi sect has arrived at our MANHWA sect, and there will be more cultivators from other sects coming later. During this period, please all of you adhere to your duties and don't let any unscrupulous individuals take advantage. Yes. Junior sister, although I brought out the illusionary spirit pearl under pressure, can your disciple Ling Yanbing really win the first place? So, senior brother, you are worried about this matter. It's important. If she loses, I'll be in a dilemma. Don't worry, senior brother, in this sect competition, Linga will definitely win the first place. She has reached the foundation building mid-stage. Moreover, with Linger's current overall strength, even if she fights someone in the late foundation building stage, it won't be too difficult. Alright then, I won't inquire further, as long as you have confidence. By the way, how did it go with the people from the Yaowang Valley? Why would I need to find someone from the Yaowang Valley? So, are the spectator seats still reserved? They're still available. After running so far, why not go back and check? What a fool! What's the fuss all about? At the entrance of the Xiaobzi Peak, Lingyi sect disciple Huatao. Hey! This peak isn't bad, the environment is quite serene and unique. Junior brother Zhou has good eyes, he spotted this place from afar. I just wanted to find a place to rest for a while. I didn't expect this place to have such rare scenery. Choosing such a remote place as one's peak, The elder living here must be noble and reclusive, possessing the qualities of a true immortal. The elder of this peak is a woman, and not too old. Really? Since we're here, we might as well go and pay our respects, so they won't say that the Linghi sect lacks respect for elders. Wait. Brother Hua. Don't go there. Why not? You are unaware that this elder enjoys tranquility, and even more so do his disciples. Therefore, he secretly set up many forbidden arrays. If one enters without being invited by the master, even a slight carelessness will result in being trapped inside, unable to escape. I just rashly entered and ended up bald. An excellent hunting ground. Since we've come here, it's also considered fate. Presumably, there won't be any wicked people in the Lanyu sect. Since we can't participate in the sect competition, why not exchange some insights into formation techniques with this fellow cultivator? It wouldn't be against the rules. Exactly. Let's see how powerful this formation really is. Saying that makes me eager to try it out. Hey. Hold on a second, then I'll wait for you for an hour. If you still don't come out, I'll go find the elder.